Well, we just saw one Joker in the Mile High City put up his 9th playoff triple-double as the Denver Nuggets defeated the Miami Heat to go up 1-0 in the NBA Finals. But according to Sean Payton, there could be another Joker that's dominating here in the Mile High City, and that is Greg Dulcich. According to Payton, he could fill that Joker role in his offense that's somewhat akin to the role that Taysom Hill has filled for all those years in New Orleans. Now, Taysom Hill, of course, is a quarterback by trade, and he's somebody who does all kinds of different roles, but his primary job, at least on offense, is to take snaps from underneath center, but he's also, or to take snaps from the shotgun, but you know what I mean. But he also serves a role on their special teams unit as the main punt protector. He also serves on their kickoff unit. I mean, Taysom Hill is an absolute Swiss Army knife. And although Greg Dulcich may not exactly fill all of those roles that Taysom Hill does in New Orleans, especially that wildcat quarterback role, at least to the extent that Taysom Hill does, Greg Dulcich could be a guy that Sean Payton uses in a variety of different ways, making him the Joker on this offense. And he talked about that earlier in his press conference following OTAs. Payton said that he's been lucky to coach a lot of really good tight ends over the course of his career, including Jeremy Shockey, Jason Witten, and Jimmy Graham. He's not saying that Greg Dulcich will be just like them, but per Payton, Dulcich has traits that are exciting, and today was one of those days where you begin to have a vision as to what he's going to do on offense. Apparently, he was used in a variety of different ways on the practice field today. Now, per the Broncos' new media policy, they can't go into detail as to how exactly he was used. But the fact that he's being used in a bunch of different ways, not just at the tight end position, that's really interesting. He did play quarterback in high school, so there is potential there for him to take snaps from the wildcat position, but I don't see that being a frequent occurrence in this offense. Again, Taysom Hill, he's a guy where they ran a lot of QB power with him when he took snaps from the Wildcat. And also, again, Taysom Hill is a quarterback by trade. That's not what Greg Dulcich is. But explaining what the Joker position is for the Denver Broncos, Payton said that the Joker player for us is not a receiver. It's either a running back or a tight end with exceptional ball skills that you can work matchups. We had that at running back with Darren Sproles and Reggie Bush, and same with Alvin Kamara, but this is the first time that he's really had a tight end that he can use in that role, according to Payton. All three of those running backs that he mentioned are unique players, not just in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And Greg Dulcich, although he plays a different position, he's got a lot of those similar skill sets, and he can be used in a variety of different ways. I mean, special teams, I don't really want Greg Dulcich to be on the field in special teams, but if you want to move him around and split him out wide as a receiver and get him mismatched on a smaller DB, that's always an option. Or put him in the slot and get him matched up on a nickel. That's always a good way to get him, to use him in a bunch of different ways on offense, to get him mismatched with guys who are smaller and maybe slower than he is. We want him matched up on nickel corners, and we want him matched up on linebackers. All right, guys, I'm curious. How do you guys feel about Greg Dulcich potentially filling the Joker role in this Denver Broncos offense? Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts, as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are two free and easy ways to show your support. It helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out to fellow members of Broncos country just like you and me. And until next time, guys, this has been another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out and let's go Nuggets.